In Lords of the Fallen, there are a whole bunch of amazing boss items that you can pick up once you've defeated them and you've handed in their remembrances to Moldu. However, this can be very expensive as it costs a special resource called Umbral Scourings. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can kind of get infinite of them, but it's something that may be patched, so do it as fast as you can. Now you're going to want to fast travel to the Blind Agatha Vestige. And from here you're going to want to do exactly as I do. Now with this guy, I must admit I've never actually taken him out, I've never needed to doing this run, but if you want to for ultimate safety, you might want to kind of take him out beforehand, just in case anything can go wrong later on. You're going to want to make sure you take this guy out so that he doesn't ruin your run back, and then you're going to proceed over this way. Remember, we've already bopped into the world of Umbral. You're going to need to make sure you're in that because you want to make it all the way over to this edge, and then we're going to need to make our way a little bit further along using our lantern. However, before that you're going to turn to your left. Hopefully you've got some ranged items or some spells, in which case you're going to take out that caster just down the bottom there, as it's going to make your life a whole bunch easier. If you haven't, don't worry though, it's not essential. Then you're going to use your lantern, you're going to pull yourself across to this middle area, and you're going to move into kind of the very edge of this platform. I found when I was close to the middle this didn't work in the slightest, so do as I'm doing here and make your way kind of very close to the edge. Not so much so you're going to fall off, but it is needed in order to make this work. Now what we're doing, if you've farmed in the Umbral area before, you'll know that after a certain amount of time, I think it's around about 7 minutes at the start, one of the Reapers is going to spawn as soon as it hits the 3 times multiplier mark. This thing is an absolute beast and I've never beaten it normally so far, but with this tactic it actually kind of just despawns or just dies straight away without us actually having to do anything. And then every 3 minutes after this it's going to do exactly the same again. Now the reason that I've called this an Umbral Scouring farm rather than everyone else calling it the best Vigour and XP farm is because I've done this only 1.5 times and already it's giving very big diminishing returns. I found that what you want to do it for at least an hour, maybe even 2 hours, and then after that you'd probably only be doing it for the scourings themselves. That's because once you kill a certain amount of the Reapers, they actually give, rather than about 6,500, I found it was closer to probably around about 1.5 give or take. But it's still a nice amount of XP, especially early on if you want to boost your stats, get some levels in certain areas, and I would definitely say put on some vitality because things later on in this hit ridiculously hard. But as you can see here, we have picked up a whole bunch of Umbral Scourings, probably around about 100, and then you're just going to make your way back across these platforms just here. That's why we took out the ranged caster, and then just run through. Like I said, if you want to take out that guy first, it probably works out best just for safety. I found ultimately, with the 2 times I did this, I didn't really have many issues. Then just chuck them into wherever you want, make sure you use them straight away because you don't want to lose any of your hard earned XP. Now you're going to have some easy levels and what we're after, loads of those Umbral Scourings so you can buy whatever boss weapons, spells and armour you want to later on. As always, hopefully that's helped a few of you guys and girls out. There'll be a lot more content from me. For now, take care, I'll see you on next day.